Hello, today we are going to talk about micro machining and nano fabrication techniques. Well, the word micro and nano, it is very much familiar to all the industrial people or technical people in manufacturing because of its importance in the manufacturing process. Well, the micro machining refers to the technique for the fabrication of 3D structure on the micrometer scale. Now, recently, means watch parts such as small gears, the dial gauges, or small springs are considered to be micro components produced for the purpose of making the watches. But the recent research and development in the different industrial sectors for the automotive, electronics, or biomedical, optic, or communication sector creates a huge demand for the miniaturization of the component. Well, the word miniaturization deals with manufacturing ever small mechanically, optical, and electronics product and devices such as hard disks, RAMs, and storage devices. These devices before a few years, the capacity of those devices is very less, but now these devices are available in compact size and its efficiency is very much improved. So so this is the means benefit of miniaturization, but manufacturing of such a component require a complete paradigm shift and technology transformation, that too without compromising its specific properties such as strength, hardness, or thermal properties. So today, nano and micro level surface finish, making of complex 3D geometry components, miniature features such as components having few tens micrometer holes, microfluidic channel in the ceramic, glass, or quartz material have become the need of time and cannot be manufactured with traditional machining methods. So manufacturing of the product, we can classify into three types of manufacturing. First one is macro manufacturing, then micro manufacturing, then nano manufacturing. Well, out of three classified manufacturing processes, the macro manufacturing, we can define it as the manufacturing of the parts or products that can be observed or measured by our unaided eyes, having a dimension greater than 1 mm in size. The macro manufacturing, we have seen that on lathe machine during the turning operation or different types of milling operations, we give the feed rate, and that feed rate we take in millimeter. So this can be example of macro manufacturing. Well, talking about micro manufacturing, the micro in Greek language, its meaning is small. So the micro manufacturing, same like macro manufacturing, we can define as something that cannot be observed or measured by our unaided eyes, having a dimension less than 1 millimeter in size but greater than 1 micrometer. So the micro manufacturing, it is nothing but it is the set of processes or techniques used to fabricate micro components or to create a micro feature on macro or micro parts. So there are various types of micro manufacturing processes such as subtractive, additive, joining, mass containing processes. So they are further these processes are further divided into diamond turning, laser welding, micro drilling, micro casting, and micro molding process. Lastly, the nano manufacturing is the material removal is the nano level with no constraint on the size of the component. Well, the example of nano manufacturing we can give is the optic lenses. where the material removal is taking place at nano level as well as it at atomic level. So, micro machining or nano manufacturing are characterized as a precision machining process wherein machining error is extremely small, as we are going at micro level or nano level. So the machining error is extremely small, but isn't it a challenge to manufacture such a component? Yes. So for this miniaturization required. So miniaturization feature on difficult to cut materials can be achieved using advanced micromachining processes. Well, all the advanced micromachining processes used for micromachining as well as micromachining by reducing the process parameters. So, the advanced micromachining processes they are further we can classify it into mechanical micromachining, then thermal micromachining, and then chemical and electrochemical micromachining. Now, mechanical micromachining is the process where the mechanical forces are applied uh, to remove the unwanted material from the workpiece in the form of microchips. The example of this mechanical micromachining is diamond turning machining. For thermal micromachining, uh, ion beam machining, electron beam micromachining, and laser beam micromachining are considered into thermal micromachining. And for chemical and electrochemical micromachining, there is one process is there, that is photochemical micromachining. So these are some of the few micromachining processes used in industry.